Got it! Not today. That's right. Alright, let's do this thing. What is up, everybody? How you doing today? How's everybody feeling? Everybody feeling good? Let's kill a couple decibels over here. Let's turn that down just a smidge. How's everybody doing? God dang, did I miss you? It was a bummer. It was a bummer not doing my stream last Sunday. But some stuff went down. Yeah, I was compromised. I was compromised, guys. Hey, everybody. Oh, nice. We got Susie here. Mur was the first one to guess not today. Good ear, buddy. Good ear. How's everybody doing? I'm seeing a lot of kind words in chat here today. A lot of kind words. Glad it's the highlight of your week. That's awesome. What's up, Suze? How you doing? Mary's here. Oh my God, chat's going fast. I can't even say hi to everybody. Marie, how you doing? Mary Lake, how are ya? What's up? Holly, what's going on? MI, what's happening? What's going on, everybody? I am Purple. Hi, how you doing? Raw, what's going on? It was a bummer, dude. It was a bummer. I'm glowing. Well, you know, I don't know. I'm definitely not pregnant. But I don't know why I'm glowing. I might be glowing because of this window here. Again, it's a beautiful day outside, but I'm gonna hang out with you guys instead because I like that better. I'm gonna take my dog out a little bit, but that's about all the sunlight I need. Yeah, man, it is good to be back, guys. It's good to be back. That was scary. That was scary there for a minute. Thought I lost it all. I went on Twitch. Oh, I even posted a video on YouTube, so I'm assuming some of you guys know what's going on. But if you don't know, I was hacked. Channel was compromised there for a day. Some stupid crypto screamer jumped on my account for like a couple hours and started streaming some sort of, I don't know, scam or getting people to donate to him for his crypto. I don't know. My stance on crypto is screw it. Yeah, screw crypto. I'm saying it right now. I'm putting my foot down. I'm making a stance right now. Bitcoin can suck a lemon. The only crypto I can get behind is Dogecoin. All right, it's got a cute little dog on there. Even then, I'm not going to try and sell you guys on that stuff. In fact, after this whole hacking thing, I've made a conscious effort. I'm just not going to take any sponsors. Yeah, I'm just not doing it. So I will never try and sell you on stuff because I'm just going to be doing my own thing. And I don't want to sell people on stuff. It's not fun. But the point is, I'm happy. I'm back. I'm happy I get to spend some more time with you guys. BTS Sundays are back in full force. I was having a conversation with a Dream Team member about a week ago, and I was just going through this whole document that they had, and it was just... It's insane, guys. We got a lot of fun stuff on the way. A lot of fun stuff on the way. Especially since now at this point I've finished American Hustle Life. I'm in the thick of Run, and I also just checked out Bon Voyage. Yeah, I'm starting Bon Voyage. This is so much better than American Hustle Life, but I'm sure you guys already know this. But to me, I'm excited about it. But before we get started today, I wanted to check out some stuff people sent me because if you guys don't know, I now have a PO box. So if you'd like to see me open up one of your packages, in the description of this video is a address to my PO box. So feel free to send me something, and we can open it and enjoy it together. I just set it up, and I haven't really promoted this thing too much, so I only got a couple packages. And I blocked out the address from who sent it because I've had people reach out to me saying they don't want me to share any of their information, which is, you know, makes sense. I get it. But what do you say we open up some of these packages that some of you guys have sent. I'm gonna go with this red one here first. Again, I blocked out the address, so if you have sent this, don't worry, I've got you fully covered. Yeah, a little unboxing, I guess. I don't normally do unboxings, but someone was kind enough to send me stuff, and I just wanted to open it. I got a cool book about a week ago. It's up over my mantle over there. I love it. It's my Otter Squad stuff. What's the name of my kitty? Oh, that's Jack. Yeah, that's Jack in the background there. Sorry, I didn't clean my house either. I'm a goddamn recluse, yeah. So that's my dirty house behind me. That's Jack the cat in the background, peering into my soul with his eyes. We found him in the trash. Yeah, he's a legit trash cat. We found him in a dumpster years ago in an apartment we were in, and I remember my wife came upstairs with this gross, shaking animal, and my first thought was, I'm sorry to say this, but was like, get this the hell out of our living space. It was so gross. This cat was like covered in gunk, and it was yellow, and it was just disgusting, but we got him all fixed up. We took him to the vet. We got him all his shots. We got him neutered, and you know, put a nice shiny coat on him and cleaned him up real good. And man, he's the sweetest little thing ever, though. Really, really nice, sweet guy. Anyway, let's see what's in this package. Oh. 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 This looks cool. Let me put that down, make sure there's no address there. Oh man, somebody knows me. Somebody knows me. Check it out. Hope World. Oh my god, dude. I legit love this. Thank you so much. I don't want to say who it was that sent it because I don't want to give out their information. But man, this is awesome. It's my size and everything. Did I tell you my size? I must have told you my size somehow. This is awesome. Dude, I love it. You know, I really enjoy the graphics on the t-shirt, like this kind of like trippy, kind of like really nice, bright, cartoony style. I love it. A lot of my branding in the past has been very similar to this. Dude, I'm wearing this on my next day off. This is awesome. Dude, thank you. I truly appreciate this. This is, man, I love it. Thank you. Oh man, I'm at a loss for words. I'm gonna be wearing this one on the next stream, all right? So be on the lookout for this one. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Where do I put this? I guess I'll put it over here. Oh, man, that's so cool. All right, I'm gonna put this down over here. Let's see what else I got. What's in the box? What's in the box? It's a cool shirt, right? It's an awesome mixtape too. And if you guys don't know, J-Hope's my dude, you know? He's my guy. He's like my favorite member. Although that's kind of hard to say. You know, it's kind of hard to say who's my favorite member. But right now, he's kind of doing it for me. All right, so let's see what's in this box here. Again, I don't want to give out any information, so I'm going to be real careful. Oh, what is this? Okay, there's... Oh my god. All right, well, this one at least has a name on it. Hopefully I can say it, but this is such a sweet little card. It's this little thing. It says, something to keep you company while you continue your journey with BTS and ARMY. Welcome and thank you for everything you've done. You've made Friday and Sundays more enjoyable, from Nicole S. Nicole, thank you. Let's see what's in this thing. Wow, this is like some cool packaging in here too. All right, so somebody put the time and effort to like make this nice little bow on here. You can tell it's a girl that put this together. You know, if it was a guy, it'd be wrapped in like saran wrap or, I don't know, tinfoil or something. Wow, okay, this is really wrapped up nice. There's a card in here too, I think. Again, I want to make sure it doesn't have any information on here. I'll read this after. Just so I don't give anybody's information away. Was that you, Nicole? Oh, Nicole's here. Nicole, thank you so much. All right, let's see what Nicole's got here. Let's wrap him. Oh, check it out, man. It's like this little dude. It's not just any little dude. It's my little dude. It's Mini J-Hope. Check it out. Oh, man, the glare. Look at that, dude. A monitor figure? Oh my god. That is freaking adorable. There's some like cool detail in here as well. Oh my god. As soon as I get an office set up, as soon as I get my office set up with stuff behind me, I'm gonna have a whole shelf of all these little figurines and such. Because I already got this little guy back there. But now I have this guy. Nicole, thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. This is so adorable. Look at that little guy. Look at little baby J-Hope. He's got a little J and an H on his belt. He's just rocking the F out. A little smile. I don't even want to take this out of the package. I think I'm just gonna keep him in the package as is. You know? Yeah. I'm gonna put him right there. Next to my other thing. Let me check inside. Oh, I just scared the crap out of Jack. Let me just check this thing, make sure there's no card or anything in here. Okay, it's just this little thing. All right, beautiful. It's like a little packaging slip. Beautiful. Hey, guys, thank you so much for sending those things to me. I love the J-Hope t-shirt and the J-Hope figurine. Oof, I am feeling loved. And if you guys want to send me anything, like I said, in the description of this video is my new P.O. box. I just set it up about a week or two ago, and send me some stuff, and I'll open it up on BTS Sunday. All right, let's see here. Let's kill this. Yeah, I got a little RJ down here. That was from a company, though. A company sent me that, but the company wanted me to do sponsored videos for them, and I don't want to do that. So I told them you send me stuff, and I might get around to open it, but I will not. I'm not going to advertise anything. Not for me. All right, that was fun. That was fun, dude. It felt like Christmas. That was really fun. All right, so before we begin, I just learned out that they have. Let me switch screens here. Hopefully this will work. Display capture. So I just learned about this stuff. It's BTS is on Instagram. Yeah. I've just learned about it. This is J-Hope's actual Instagram. And as you guys know, J-Hope's my dude. Do I have another cat? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got 2 cats and a dog. Cat is Willow. The male cat is Jack. And the doggy's name is, well, its real name is Bailey, but we all call her Beans. I wanted to name the dog Machete. The wife said no. So maybe the next dog. So yeah. So I'm not too. I don't really know too much about Instagram. I have an Instagram, but I always forget my passwords, and I don't go to it. But I wanted to check out some of these Instagrams before we begin, because I guess these guys are pretty active on it. Oh, check this out. You know what's kind of cool about this is these pictures kind of like intertwine. Yeah, like that's that's the part. Like this is all one picture in 2 different little squares. J-Ho is illing it on Instagram. Yeah, it looks really nice, man. He's got some nice shots here. I mean, you can't really tell who he is here, but I like the idea of like having this be like one big picture down over here. He's got the mask on. Oh, same thing over here. Check out this silhouette photo. 10 million likes. Can I like it? Yeah. All right, now it's 10 million whatever. That's nice. Sorry, I know it's not formatted up here. But check this out down here. I saw this earlier. I thought this was really, really cool. So they all like tie together in like an album here. It feels like, I don't know, it feels a little less static than the traditional Instagram stuff that I've seen. I guess there's nothing there. Maybe it's just not loading. That looks really pretty. Oh, check out this picture. I like this one because I don't know if it's a filter that's on there, but it looks like it's like an old Polaroid or something. I like his jacket too. Very, very cool. Oh, check this out. So this is kind of like how he has his Instagram set up, like this whole like collage of actual digital or regular prints here. I wonder what SoFi is. Interesting. So those like his little collages that he has. Oh, these must be his outfits. They're so stylish. I wish I had style. Well, I kind of do now that I have a J-Hope shirt. Man, this is pretty cool. I'm glad that they're like active like this on Instagram. I like to see what kind of stuff they're into. And I think J-Hope likes this trippy style art just from like seeing the kind of filters that he's using. You know what I mean? Like, check this one out. Like, I think he likes that trippy art style, which I like as well. That's been used in all my branding. Oh, if you guys haven't noticed, I've changed the branding up a little bit. I've talked to my graphic designer, and I've decided to focus less on me and the channel and more on you guys. That's why everything is branded around the Otter Squad now. You'll see more of that on Twitch today, if you do come along. Yeah, man, this is pretty gorgeous. He has like this really artistic eye. He likes this. He likes these blurry, like in motion photos. It almost looks like, yeah, it looks like he's moving or like doing something. It's kind of creepy though. It looks almost like a ghost or something. Post no bills. I wonder what that means. Doesn't give any. Oh, there's more to it. He looks comfy. Those are some badass sweatpants. I don't know what post no bills means. Do you guys know in chat? Oh shoot. Okay, so that is that Jin's comment? Oh, you guys can probably read that. Oh, check this out. So they're all like they're responding to each other's comments. I guess that they only allow responses from the guys of BTS. Oh shoot, I didn't even know that. Oh, this could be fun, dude. I could spend an entire afternoon going through some of these Instagrams. Behind. All right. I don't know what that means. I guess I gotta get a translator or something. That's a cool shot right there. Permission to dance. I keep hearing about that. I guess that's on the way. Look at the size of this venue. Oh, man. Dude, I've never had the opportunity to play anything this large. And but I've played places that are maybe, I don't know, half a size or a quarter of the size of this. And when you go out for sound check and you have like this kind of moment when you're just out there and it's just like the audio guys and the people moving equipment and whatnot, and you're just like doing your sound check, there's something kind of eerie about it because you like know the atmosphere and the vibe is going to change like within hours. So I can see why this is kind of like, it's like the calm before the storm. So I can see why like this shot probably means something to him. Oh, SoFi Stadium. Okay, that's what that SoFi meant. Okay. Very cool. All right, so that's a sneak peek behind some of J-Hope's Instagram. I feel like J-Hope is fitting since we got a bunch of J-Hope stuff today. But what are we doing here today? Thanks, Susie. So we're going to be doing the Rise of Bangtan Chapter 15. Yeah, that's right. We're going to be doing that today. Then directly after this stream over here on YouTube, after we go through this whole Rise of Bangtan series, or Chapter 15 at least today, I'm moving the party over to Twitch. If you guys want to keep hanging out, I'm going to go over to Twitch, where the people, the Dream Team, have put this together for me. Yeah, so the Dream Team puts together these awesome lists, and they do these great streams. And so today, after the YouTube stream, we're moving over to Twitch, and we're going to be doing the cover stream. Yeah, so apparently BTS covers a ton of other bands and stuff like that, and we got a whole list set up of all the covers and stuff like that that they've done. I'm not exactly sure what it is, because I usually just check these out literally as I'm doing it, so it's in real time. But today's list comes to you from Kit Soon, so huge thanks to Kit. Kit is a member of the Dream Team and is just, if you like my content, it's probably due to the Dream Team, and Kit is a huge part. Air horns. Let's get to this though. Let's get to this. I believe it's over here. Yes, it is. Let's switch screens here. Let's go a little scene. See, there's the new animation. All right. Let's get you to display capture. Oh, what's going to block my guys? Oh, man, now you can't see my guys. All right, here we go. Rise of Bangtan, Chapter 15. You guys ready? I hope so. Let's go. Mer's ready. These are always so good, guys. Got captions on.
상세 체크를 해야 된다고 막상 비행기 장비 세팅을 하면 굉장히 많은 소리가 합니다.
What sort of equipment they have on the move? Little MIDI recorder, DI box he's got in there, laptop. So he's literally setting up a manual or a little miniature travel studio here. I could probably just tell you what all this stuff is for the most part. This is some kind of PC. I'm not sure what kind this is. I can't tell from looking at it. What is it in the back there? Over here, that's either a power supply or possibly some kind of DI box or something. Might be a power converter. And then I noticed he also had a MIDI piano on there as well, MIDI keyboard.
Oh, sorry. 좋아서 하자.
Have I heard this?
네. 아, 도전한 것 같아. 아, 나.
Mary. Well, I love watching it with you. This chat is so goddamn wholesome right now. You guys are incredible.
좋아서. 좋아.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
누가?
This is where I think I started to notice the RM's got a really good voice as well.
KK? 너 5살 형 무시하고 그러면 안 돼.
야, 촬영하는데 게임을 해. 처음도 했다며요. 아, 진짜.
Was he playing Call of Duty there?
자, 레몬 형 방으로 들어가시죠.
Oh, there's all that Supreme stuff. The guys over on Patreon were telling me about Supreme because I had a bad interaction with somebody that was wearing Supreme clothing one time recently. But apparently when Supreme started out, they were a skateboarding company, and I guess the guys at BTS like wanted to help them out, or you know, whatever. That's why they wear a lot of their clothing around this time and promote their stickers and whatnot.
중요한 걸 알려드리길.
Oh, it's Overwatch?
저 녹음이 끝났어요.
아, 너 끝났어?
네. 형 이제 형 걸 하시면 됩니다.
아, 우리 가서 의논을 좀 해봐야지.
오케이.
오늘도 난 적당히 살아가 발 맞춰 적당히 달아가 태양은 숨을 막히고 세상은 날 발가벗겨놔 난
열자고 뭐. 다음에 뭐. 이겼으면 좋겠다. 이겼으면 좋겠다.
저는 개인적으로 여기 왜냐면 형이 사비를 이렇게 한꺼번에 다 부른 거 없잖아요. 그래서 저는 그냥 여기를 그냥 형 보컬을 좋아하는 사람들한테 그냥 형을 보여주고자 그냥.
깊은 밤을 따라서 너의 노랫소리가 한 걸음씩 두 걸음씩 붉은 아침을 따라와 새벽은 지나가고 저 달이 잠이 들고
It's such a touching song. It's like a lullaby.
나 여러분.
Chapter 15, Pied Piper. Pied Piper, huh? I can't help but think of like Silicon Valley, a show on HBO. It's the name of their company.
아, 춥다 해야지 안 춥지.
아, 원래 진짜 잘 안 돌아다니는데 꼭 가보고 싶긴 했어요. 뭐 너무 많더라고. 악기랑 장비들. 이거 한국에 없거든요. 이거 구할 수도 없어가지고.
Oh, they're literally going to like an electronics store.
미국 살. 만족도 이게 쩔어요. 이게 진짜 미쳤다니까 이게.
What is it? What did you get?
아, 만족도 없다.
You went to some kind of music store.
뭐 제가 저 혼자만 쓰는 게 아니라서 여기서 이제 갈도 두고 막.
Oh, is he building something? Is he going to build a studio?
너무 주변으로 하면 이제 다른 사람이 이제 그걸 쓸 수가 없으니까 그래서 옆쪽에 이제 타공을 하고 하면 어떨까 생각을 했는데 조립이 되면 다시 이야기해봐야 될 것 같아요.
Yeah, he is. Holy shit.
저는 작업실이 그냥 길다랗게 이렇게 이거는 한 몇 달 동안 거기서 작업 안 하고 그냥 인터넷 작업하고 귀찮아. 왜냐면 나 거기 살겠는데 거기.
Nice desk too. I really like the console.
좋은 음악을 만드는 일이 마냥 좋지만은 않을 때가 있다. 어렵다.
Yeah.
지치고 그리고 외롭다. 하지만 그렇게 만든 곡이
Screwed in the rack mounts there.
사람들을 더 행복하게 한다.
와, 할 게 너무 많다. 너무 많아서 뭐부터 해야 될지 모르겠다.
Yeah. Dude, this is like one of the most stressful things ever. Setting up a studio and building it from scratch like this. Anything go wrong, one wire crossed the wrong way, like you don't know what the problem is. Troubleshooting these things are almost next to impossible. You essentially need to create a manual for yourself of like where everything is going, and if you change anything, it could screw the whole thing up. I've been a part of a couple of these builds that are similar to this, and what you think would take maybe 2 days ends up taking 2 weeks because of just all the problems you run into. It's hard work, man. It's hard work. But once it's all done and finished and you have your whole, everything all set up, all your rack mounts, everything the way that it's supposed to be, and you can just go there and create in your own private space, like it is such an outlet for creativity because you know exactly how everything works and how it's all going to come together. This is kind of my world, guys. If you guys don't know, I'm a studio session musician. So I've spent a lot of times in studios similar to this.
작업을 할 때 뭐 언제 영감을 받아요, 뭐 언제 막 생각이 나요. 막 근데 사실 딱히 막 할 말이 없거든요. 왜냐면 평소에 그냥 생각하는 것들, 지나가면서 보는 것들 다 메모를 하고 어떤 생각을 했지. 불과 뭐 한 달, 1년, 길게는 뭐 3년, 5년 전 그렇게 작업을 시작을 하는 것 같아요.
Oh no, this one.
2006년 내가 초등학교 6학년인 당시 이 곡을 들으면서 그래 나도 랩을 하겠어 라고 했던 게 나의 꿈이 되었고 나의 전부가 되었고 나의 인생이 되었고 그리고 지금의 나를 만들어줬던 것 같다.
그때 기억해 내 키보다 훨씬 더 컸던 갈색 피아노 그게 나를 이끌 때
저는 대구에서 작업, 녹음 스튜디오에서 일하는 사람이었고 안 될 거다 뭐 그런 거 막 음악 같은 거 하다가 막 집안 거덜낸다 뭐 이런 이야기 수도 없이 많이 들었습니다. 뭐 제가 뭐 중1 때부터 이야기 들으면서 뭐
Yep.
그전에 뭐 2010년 제가 대구에서 서울로 이제 오게 된 음악을 한다라는 누구나 할 수 있는 게 음악이긴 하지만 되게 자부심이 있던 사람들이었던 것 같아요.
곡을 잘 만듭니다.
아는 게 너무 많아서 모르는 게 없어. 물어보면 다 알아. 근데 또 다른 면으로는 또 연습실에서 막 연습하는 거 보면 멋있다.
되게 멤버들 안 챙겨주는 척하면서 은근히 챙겨주는 그런 게 있어요.
シュガー無理せずたまには弱音も吐いていいよメンバーみんなで支え合ってだから君は僕たちボーダーの誇りですそして必ずメンバーとファンのみんなと一緒に伝説を作ろう
You know, I thought the same thing. You know, when I was first learning about like Suga and just kind of his demeanor and you know his kind of approach to everything, he was always kind of the one that looked a little bit like he was not sulking, but it looked like he was almost kind of I don't know, like distant almost, or like he had a lot on his mind or something, or he was like very very serious. But as getting to know the guys and seeing their personalities a little bit, you know, seeing Suga warm up and his relationship with the other guys is so god dang wholesome and heartwarming. It's unbelievable. It's literally like the funniest thing ever because I thought like, okay, well, this is the badass of the group. This is the one that like nobody wants to piss off and is always kind of in a mood or whatever. And then you come to learn that he's actually just a giant sweetheart. And I mean, I still wouldn't want to piss him off. I mean, if there's any member of BTS I do not want to piss off, well, it's gonna be J-Hope because it breaks my heart to see him sad. But it's Suga. I mean, this guy right here. He just kind of has that demeanor about him, just like that very serious tone about his aura, I guess you could say. But there's more to this guy. There's a lot more to this guy than just meets the eye or a publicity photo or whatever. You know, there's layers to these dudes.
잊고 있었던 널 다시 마주했던 때 14살 무렵 어색도 잠시 다시 널 어루만졌지 긴 시간 떠나 있어도 절대 거부감 없이 날 받아줬던 너
This is such a beautiful song too.
새벽을 지나서 둘이서 함께 맞는 아침 영원히 넌 나의 손을 놓지 마 나도 다시 널 놓지 않을 테니까
몇 년을 음악을 하고 몇 년을 무대를 할지 모르겠지만 분명 지금 해온 시간보다 더 많은 시간을 분명히 음악을 할 거고 무대를 할 건데 Keep going 계속 나가요.
박살난 어깨 왜 자꾸 말했지 나 더 이상은 진짜 못하겠다고 포기하고 싶던 그때마다 곁에서 난 말했지 이 새끼야 너는 진짜 할 수 있다고 그래 그때 기억해 주시고
Like he's got a desperation in his enunciations. The dude's intense. He has to get out of him. Like this is almost therapeutic.
내 기억에 굳어 함께 내 자리 잡은 갈색 피아노 어린 적 집안에 굳어 함께 내 자리 잡은 갈색 피아노
그냥 이 모든 것들이 그냥 당연하게 생각 안 하지만 이젠 더 다른 목표들이 생긴 거죠. 처음에는 성공이 하고 싶었고 돈도 벌고 싶었고.
I saw this. I love the drum work on this track.
저는
The fills are incredible.
그러니까 성격 자체가 사실 혼자 있는 거를 좋아하고 소명의식 이런 거는 없었고 방탄소년단이라는 팀을 하고 점점 바뀌었죠. 어떻게 하면 더 좋은 음악을 하고 싶고 더 좋은 무대를 하고 싶고
지금 완벽한 가수, 완벽한 민준기가 된다기보다는 모든 날 여러분들과 함께 지금 이 순간을 돌아봤을 때 정말 멋있고 괜찮은 사람이었다 라는 말을 듣는 게 저희 목표이고요.
He's getting it, man. He's getting it. Artist before everything. Let them absorb you. You know, another cool thing that they kind of touched on here a little bit when they were building that studio that I just want to talk about for a second is, you know, normally in life you have producers, you have session musicians, you know, guys like me, it's people that do stuff like that. And we dedicate our careers and our lives to basically helping artists shape their vision and really come alive in the studio and paint the picture that they're trying to paint. And that is a skill in itself. And that is something that takes 100% effort, time, and dedication and focus. And one thing that kind of blows my mind is these guys are also studio proficient, you know, especially Suga in realizing, you know, some of his production skills and how he approaches, you know, song building and structure and texture and all of those things. Like he's years ahead of his time, I believe, for how young he is and for how much experience I would assume that he would have in this sort of environment. So, you know, it's one thing to be a performer. It's one thing to go out there and be writing these melodies and everything, which is obviously intense and beautiful on its own. But to have that kind of producer background, to have that kind of background, to know how these songs should truly be like wrapped together and, you know, and presented is a completely different skill set. It takes a lot of time, effort, and dedication to really absorb. But if you were going to be a musician, if you were going to be an artist, even further, it's absolutely essential to know how to conduct yourself in a studio. And I don't mean like how to conduct your personality, how to conduct what you want to do. You know what I mean? How to bring your vision to life. And this takes hours of studying every night, hours of just learning programs and then relearning programs because there's an update or they changed it out or Pro Tools isn't a thing anymore. Now it's Digital Performer. And now it's not Digital Performer. Now it's something else. You have to learn a whole different DAW and all of their plugins. And how does that work with my old stuff? And like, it's a constant learning experience. And I don't want to undersell the value of having actual producers and actual people in this band that know what they're doing. Because that I feel like is going to be a huge part of their success on these albums, and knowing, and that's why Wings blows me away. That's why this album right here blows me away because the textures and the songwriting on this is seriously some of the best I've heard in a while, and that's from any band. That's not just from BTS. That's from any band, which is really speaking volumes because I listen to a ton of music, guys, and I produced a ton of music, and this is top notch right here. I mean, everything is just absolutely perfect in its place. The studio techniques is like, there's some real advanced programming going on in this album. Let's continue though. But I wanted to point that out and I wanted to make that kind of a big deal because it is a big deal.
스타일리스트 분들께서 뭐 옷을 자꾸 고르시고 있길래 왜요? 뭐 있어요? 아니 너희들 빌보드 가는 것 때문에 잠시만 뭐라고요? 아니 빌보드 가는 것 때문에 에?
아이돌 그룹 방탄소년단이 빌보드 시상식에 후보로 이름을 올렸습니다.
한국가수로는 유일하게 올해 이 시상식 후보가 된 건데요. 또 한 번의 기록을 만들어낼 수 있을지 이목이 집중되고 있습니다.
I'm going to admit I've never heard of them before today. How huge are they?
Oh, the rest of the world is waking up. This little nerd just.
어떡해 너무 떨려요. Hi hello 만나서 반가워. Nice to meet you.
Some people are saying, oh, the BTS fans are cheating. No, we not. We just go ham. What don't you understand? We don't play games. We don't play games. We're used to this lifestyle, this kind of like battling other groups. But if you put a K-pop group against other artists that are not K-pop, you done did it. You open Pandora's box. We gonna go all in. It's not just BTS fans.
This guy's not lying.
K-pop fans in general. Because it's just a good opportunity to show off how powerful K-pop can be.
그리고 심지어 지금 우리 팬 여러분들께서 굉장히 열심히 또 투표를 BTS, BDMA 말하는 게 뭐냐면 결국 사실 우리 아미들이 만들어준 거예요. 그렇죠?
The event will be the K-pop superstars' first U.S. red carpet.
Oh,
Please,
shit.
guys, don't stop voting. Hashtag BBMAS. Vote for BTS.
Last time I checked, we had about 130 million votes.
BTS. Oh. Okay, so this is them. These are the people that have been controlling my entire timeline on Twitter and Facebook for literally weeks.
소셜 미디어 상의 인기 지표를 나타내는 소셜 50이라는 차트가 있는데요. 방탄소년단은 2016년 10월에 이 차트에 처음으로 등장했습니다. 10월 첫 등장부터 1위로 이름을 올렸습니다. 총 69주에서 60주 1위에 이름을 올리고 현재도 1위의 자리를 유지하고 있습니다.
Yeah, man, the army's no joke. Like, the army is absolutely insane. And doing what I do here with just reacting, obviously, I've come into contact with a bunch of different fandoms from all different kinds of groups, and they all are kind of unique in their own ways. Some are obviously better than others, but there is no other fandom like the BTS army and how insanely organized you guys are, and just how, or I guess we are at this point. I'm going to consider myself the same, except I'm not organized. It literally blows my mind. You just, like, I feel bad for anybody going up against them because they literally like army, like, all right, other fandoms say they have an army, you know, like Angelina Jordan. That's an artist that I cover. Okay. She's a phenomenal, fantastic singer. And I covered some of her stuff when she was really young, and she has like her own army behind her as well. But it's not really an army. Like, this is a freaking army, and you're an army because you're so organized. You can essentially all just like jump on one thing and just like get it done, or get to the bottom of stuff, or investigate, or do whatever. Like, I hope you guys know that other fandoms aren't like you guys. Like, you guys are a breed all of your own. And it's absolutely wild. Other fandoms are intense, and they can decipher things, and they do deep dives too. But it's not like this. It's not like this, man. And it's one of the things that truly fascinates me. All right, let me take us up back here a little bit, and let's continue.
현재도 1위의 자리를 유지하고 있습니다.
It's not the same, man.
Hi everyone.
What's up, RM?
Hey. 저 여기 라스베가스에 왔습니다, 여러분. 빌보드! 우! 내일 이제 빌보드인데 너무 좀 약간 긴장도 많이 되고, 그리고 엄청 덥대요. 뭐 바깥에서 이제 카페에서 진행이 되는데 35도라고 합니다.
Oh, what am I so hot?
그래서 질식사하지 않을까.
Maybe just the stage lights and whatnot?
멋있게 할 거니까 여러분 기대해주세요.
빌보드 측에서 방탄소년단을 집계에 포함시켰다는 것은 소셜미디어에서 방탄소년단의 언급량이 글로벌 스타드가 견주었을 때도 유의미한 결과를 보이고 있다고 판단했기 때문일 겁니다. 그러나 소셜미디어 활용을 모든 결과의 비결로 꼽는 것에 의문이 드는 것도 역시 사실입니다. 그렇다면 대체 방탄소년단의 성공 비결은 무엇이냐? 저 역시 그것이 궁금합니다.
네, 안녕하세요 여러분. 방탄소년단 지민입니다. 지금 여기는 빌보드에 참석하기 위해서 지금 준비를 하고 있는 중인데 제가 준비하고 있는 멤버들의 모습들을 보여드리겠습니다.
오늘 좀 세련된데요, 형님?
아직 자켓을 안 입어서 혹시 제 자켓이 무엇인지 아시는 분 있으신가요?
저희가 미국에 만약에 살았더라도 그분들은 자주 볼 수 있지는 않을 거예요.
그죠. 콘서트에 가지 않은 이상이죠.
그죠. 그렇기 때문에 어떻게 이제 태어나서 딱 한 번 볼 수 있는 그런 기회라고 생각합니다. 그래서 인사하고
뭐라고 할 거예요?
What's poppin'?
What's poppin'?
30분 후면 저희가 그 위에 있을 거예요.
30 minutes.
만약에 무대를 했으면 진짜 떨렸을 것 같은데 레드카펫은
It looks calm, cool, and collected.
네? 진짜 떨릴 것 같다고? 아니 떨리나 봐. 오 멋있는데요 형 오늘?
See, oh, so serious.
저희가 진짜 가는 건가 잘 몰라요.
오늘 랩몬스터가 주인공이에요. 인터뷰를 리드를 해야 되기 때문에 떨립니다. 전 옆에서 계속 이런 레몬의 힘을 받아가지고 이게 몸으로만 그냥 아주 역대급으로 떨리네요 지금. 옆에서
Whoa, yeah, good, yeah, BTS.
당연이라는 말이 참 무섭다. 기대와 바람은 우리가 성장하고 나아가는 속도보다 빠르게 높아지고 있다. 당연히 우리는 잘 해낼 거라 생각하고 대범해지기도 한다.
We are BTS.
야, 투데이부터 잉글리시로만 톡하자. Trust us, trust us.
Dude, I'm so happy for them right now. Yes. They're crossing borders. Like, this is major for the guys, man. This is major. They're in a limo. They're going to Billboard.
Closed out because BTS just got out of the limo.
BTS is a showstopper. Like when you see BTS, you do a double take. There's so many of them. I look at BTS and I think, okay, now this is going to be a show.
Your fans begged for you to be here tonight, and here you are. The biggest K-pop group out right now. I'm surrounded by such good-looking men. Are you ready to become North American heartthrobs?
What is heartthrob?
Oh, heartthrobs are very good-looking guys that all the girls swoon over.
How controlled? I mean, the K-pop industry. I mean, are these guys, I mean, do they write their own stuff? How involved are they in their own careers, their own lives? Or is it always a bit of a factory?
Yes, I mean, one of the prevalent notions of K-pop is that it's factory manufactured music, which is true to a large extent, but BTS is special because a lot of members actually do produce their music.
That's what I'm saying.
확신을 가질 때, 자만이 아닌 자신감으로 스스로를 가득 채울 때, 수만 관객의 눈과 귀, 마음을 사로잡을 수 있는 공연을 펼칠 수 있게 된다.
That's what I'm saying, man. Having them being able to produce a lot of their own music, it's detrimental to me. It's detrimental to their success for a guy like me, and I think to a lot of people as well. It just keeps it original. It keeps everything authentic. It's just beautiful. Man, this is awesome. So May 21st, 2017, I'm honestly really excited for the guys at this point. I mean, at this point, they put out some monster albums they got behind them. They built up a major successful career at this point, and they're starting to get some real international success here by being invited to Billboard Music Awards, which I know is a big deal. Now, honestly, I don't watch these shows. I don't know what a good one is or what a bad one is. I stopped watching them years ago. I don't know. There's just nothing really here for me, I think. Maybe I can get back into them, but I know Billboard is a big one. So this is going to mean a lot to the guys, and I can't help but feel happy for them, you know? This is going to be cool.
Here are the nominees for Top Social Artist, presented by IHOP3.
Our top social artist is got to go to BTS.
Justin Bieber.
Oh, they're going to go against Justin Bieber? Maybe, I don't know. Justin Bieber's huge.
I'm sweating. I'm sweating.
I don't know.
like shaking.
I'm still so freaking hyped, like. And they were up against some strong competitors like Justin Bieber, Selena.
Yeah.
And the Billboard Music Award goes to BTS!
I knew it though. Come on. The social one?
그날 상 받은 사람 중에 환호성이 가장 컸었으니까 되게 얘네 누구지 하고 쳐다보더라고요.
People who don't understand K-pop don't understand the K-pop fandom is nothing compared to American fandom.
I think that was Suga talking. it's almost like he doesn't believe it. He's like, I don't know why we've got the most screams out of everybody. Like, it's almost like they're dumbfounded by their own success at this point.
At all. And their fans do not play. In general, K-pop fans do not play.
No.
This picture is insane.
What? Hold on a second here. These are the votes. You guys see the numbers on screen here? Selena Gomez is rocking 2%. Selena Gomez is a major name in the industry. Adriana Grande, I know she's huge. I don't really know much of her music. Shawn Mendes, my wife really likes him. I think he's got that Kisses song, rocking 5%. Justin Bieber, I mean, the guy is an international superstar. He's rocking 13%. And BTS is sitting on the list at 76% of the votes. When they say the army doesn't play, the army does not play. Like, the numbers do not lie. This is insane. Like, these aren't up-and-coming artists. This isn't the new hot trend. That's a freaking Justin Bieber. Come on, man.
They had a chance.
Yeah, nobody had a chance. Nobody.
Army, our Fandom, thank you very much.
I'm so happy for the guys. That's awesome.
Still cannot believe that we're
Crushed it.
standing here on this stage at the Billboard Music Awards. Oh my gosh.
They've made it.
And it is so great to see all the artists we admire and feel honored to be in this category with such great artists. Most
R&B and humble.
This award belongs to the every people all around the world that shine the love and light on us by the millions and make BTS proud, really.
Oh, man.
You make us proud, so we're obviously going to repay you.
And please, Army, remember what we say. Love myself, love yourself. 정말 사랑하고 감사합니다. 더 멋진 방탄소년단 되겠습니다. Thank you, Billboard, for supporting us. Thank you.
I think they're kind of in shock themselves.
야, 진짜 성공했다는데 진짜 성공했고 우리 진짜
Oh, what a cool moment.
와, 빌보에 상 받았습니다.
Listen to that. They know. They're like, the army gave this award to us. Like, they're in shock right now. They're in, like, yeah. This is such a cool little moment here. Like, right backstage too, right after getting the award. They're like, I'm not sure if they know the numbers yet, if they see the statistics and how far ahead they were than everybody. But, I mean, it must be almost hard to believe even for them.
Oh my god.
Oh, man, I'm so happy for him.
축하한다, 야, 빌보드 축하한다. 대박이야.
Alright, guys.
축하해, 얘들아. 축하한다, 남자 축하해. 고생했다, 진짜. 아, 진짜. 와, 이거 진짜 충격적이다.
Yeah, they're shocked. That's awesome.
뭡니까?
Oh, they get to keep that thing. Okay.
Billboard Music Award, BTS.
Top social artist.
아직도 안 내려가요. 아직도 수상자 발표 전인 것 같아요.
Nah, man. RM, you're on top of the world right now, brother. You're top of the world.
나 웰로 때도 너무 좋았지만 이제 딱 발표 받고 이제 들어보고 나면 했어 이거였는데 지금은 이게 안 끝나요 이게 계속 계속 진짜 감사합니다. 네, 감사하다고 못했네요. 제일 중요한 건 진짜 건강하고 이제 시작인 것 같아요. 진짜 이제 시작이고 나태해질 것 같아서 계속 생각하면서 해야 될 것 같아요.
친구한테 연락 와서 외계인 같대요 저보고.
TV 보는 느낌인데 그 TV 속에 우리가 있는 듯한.
한국에서 대상 받고 1등하면 우리가 여기까지 왔구나. 근데 이번에 상을 딱 받았을 때는 이게 뭐지?
이렇게 큰 상을 주시는데 받아도 마땅한가?
What is this?
We deserve
People
it.
are upset BTS won a Billboard Music Award because they are Asian.
Oh man, did racism ensue on Twitter?
Of course there's people throwing around racist jokes about these Asians in bowl cuts, these Asians wearing makeup, these Asians being gay because they're wearing makeup.
How did these
Asians wearing makeup beat actual famous people.
Who are these Asian f***s? BTS? I don't know who these Asians were. I don't understand what they said.
America is a melting pot, and that's the whole point. I do not understand what the racism is towards, or what it's about.
You cannot throw racist terms around about our fave who won. That does not give you a right to be a bigot on the internet.
This is not just about BTS. I guess this is how some people view Asians, like we're not supposed to win shit.
It was definitely a rude awakening and reminder of the ongoing misrepresentation of Asians in America.
There is no Asian representation in American music. Let's just say it. It doesn't exist.
She's right.
I was born in Seattle, and
She's absolutely right.
lived there until I was 17. When I first went to Korea, I was.
Yeah, man. That sucks, dude. But I mean, she's right. You know? I mean, there really isn't much. I mean, you think of like Asians in America, and like honestly, like I don't know if it's racist or not, but I'm gonna say it because it's just what people think, and it's just what goes around. And I guess it's not a bad stereotype, but you think of like Asians, and you think of like, okay, they're gonna be really good at math, or they're probably gonna be a doctor or something. And when you see them like on TV, like being portrayed in a movie or just a television show or whatever, if you see them, that's just kind of how they're portrayed as well. There's not really too many Asian acts here in America that I know of. And I can see how a lot of people might be upset that BTS, a little, you know, unknown band, like, you know, in their eyes, because they're not in the American bubble, you know, this America, this is what matters, you know. How come if I've never heard of them, they're nobody, you know? That's the attitude, unfortunately, a lot of us have. And I guess that's why a lot of hate goes out. But I mean, there's some like serious, like, there's some deep-seated racism here against Asians in America. Like, I'll admit it, 100%. You know, it's there. It's just how we portray them. But we look at it and we say, well, the stereotype isn't that bad. It's not like we're calling them lazy or fat or ugly or whatever. It's like they work really hard in school and they're doctors and they're smart. But still, it's just like, it's not good to like bring anybody down to their simplest terms. And I feel like it's such a cop-out. I understand like the makeup thing with men is in their looks, in their personas they have, like, you know, as like a regular everyday blue collar man, like it's just not something, you know, we see often, you know. But I mean, this is a new age we're living in, you know, like there's no such thing as, there should be no such thing as borders anymore. Like we have the internet. I can see different cultures. I can absorb them. Like there's just different kinds of people all over the world. But some people are just still stuck in their ways, you know. They're like, oh, well, if you're not a big, tough American man and you don't have a truck and a shotgun in your trunk, like, you know, you're not a real American, you know. And you see like these, you know, these guys and they're wearing makeup and, you know, they in some of like the outfits like look a little bit feminine, and people all of a sudden like it like triggers their masculine like mindset or whatever, and they're like, oh no, that's not the way it's supposed to be, and then they come down on them. And I don't think it's something that's talked about a lot in America. I feel like, you know, when it comes to racism, when we talk about it here in America, like we talk about, you know, like the ones that like everyone's familiar with, you know. We talk about, you know, racism against, you know, African Americans, and that is a huge deal, and that is a big problem here. But this is also a problem as well. I really feel for them. You know, when Corona kind of went down and our stupid president said like it was like a Chinese virus. I know it's not the same thing, but like, you know, like Asians were getting attacked here in America. Like they were literally getting beat up in the streets. Their businesses were getting destroyed. Like a lot of fucking idiots like took that upon themselves to use that as an excuse to go out and unleash their hatred, you know. And it's sad. I don't think it's talked about enough, but I do feel like having a group like BTS, as popular as they are, as big as they've gotten, as many eyes as seen them or heard about them, I think that they're really kind of smashing some stigmas, and they're doing more than they've even set out to do for just, well, I guess Asians in general, you know. But I mean, I think we need to see more in America. I think we need to see you know, more Asian actors. We need to see more Asian artists. Because us in the West, you know, maybe we're just not attuned to it, you know. It's just not what we're used to seeing, but doesn't mean it has to be that way. But I feel for him. But I mean, any artist that gets that big, you know, they're going to have some backlash. I mean, Me and my small little channel, I get hate mail all the time, you know? So it's just, I can only imagine on their level what they have to deal with. And we just saw a snippet of it. Luckily, my stuff's not blasted out to Twitter. It's just somebody emailing me saying you suck, you know? So, but I feel for him. I feel for him because it's still going to hurt, you know? And I'm sure it hurts a lot of people as well. People can be really ugly, man. They can be really ugly. Let's take this one back a little bit.
It doesn't exist.
I was born in Seattle, and I lived there until I was 17. When I first went to Korea, I was like the outsider. And now I came back over here, and there's not many people like me. So now I feel like an outsider again. And so I'm like, yo, man, I need to start making music in English. When I first made the transition, everybody's like, oh, who's this guy from this boy band try to rap and do hip hop? Oh, his lyrics suck. Everybody doubted me, everybody. You don't see a lot of Asian people just in like mainstream media in general.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
now
man.
you're starting to see more.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
I'm Tiffany Young. I'm a new artist, and I'm being featured on the H&M campus. Tiffany.
Girls' Generation, huh?
Yeah, I'm a new artist, but from the K-pop world.
I like her.
I have arrived!
Born and raised in Atlanta. I've been in Korea for about almost 8 years now. It's crazy to me that this Asian kid from Atlanta had to go to Korea to be back in Minneapolis.
That's so nuts.
To sing for a bunch of people.
I think now being in the industry and seeing that I'm actually being turned away because I'm Asian, I'm like, okay, I get it. Now that I'm in this system and I know what goes on, it's just like, kind of sad.
But you know, I enjoy the challenge. I
sad.
like making what seems impossible possible.
방탄소년단이 오늘 오후 인천국제공항을 통해 귀국했습니다. 톱 소셜 아티스트 부분을 수상한 후 호주 시드니로 건너가 현재 진행 중인 해외 투어 일정을 진행했습니다.
Ooh, Australia.
all over the place. What's the key to maintaining a strong social media base while you're in the process of touring all over the world?
You all have an online and social media following that is unbelievable. Can anybody explain how you do that?
이 뭡니까? 이 충격적인 리트윗 수와 이 유튜브의 뷰수는 도대체 어디서 나오는 겁니까? 그 얘기가 반이었어요, 인터뷰에. 어디서 나오겠습니까?
세계 각국의 아미분들이 우리들의 더 꿈을 이뤄내고자 아미분들이 많이 노력해 주셔가지고
팬분들 보고 자랑스러워했으면 좋겠다고 얘기를 해주고 싶었어요. 당신들이 만들어준 상이니까.
Been trying to tell you this. I was supposed to tell you this.
여러분들이 꼭 자랑스러워했으면 좋겠다고.
This is all for you.
둘, 셋. 저희 첫 번째 공식적으로 내는 팬송이에요. 그러다 보니까 좀 많이 애정이 남다르죠.
아미분들을 한 곳 한 곳 다 보려고 하거든요. 누구 하나 빠짐없이 따라 불러주시고.
더는 아프지도 않을 거란 말 그런 말은 못해 그런 거짓말
너네 아이돌이 내가 안 들어도 꿀이겠네 너네 가사 맘에 안 들어 안 봐도 비디오 너네 힘없으니 꿀인지 분명히 했을 텐데 너네 하는 짓들 보니 조금 있으면 망하겠네 이런 나 믿어줬어 흰 눈물과 상처들을 감당해줬어 나의 빛이 돼줬어 화양연화의 그 꽃이 돼줬어 괜찮아
이 상을 받을 것 같은 그런 느낌이 있었어요.
그랬어요?
아미를 믿은 거였구나. 느낌이 났죠. 느낌이 났어. 저 100% 아미를 열심히.
He probably didn't know by how much though.
화이팅!
내가 그린 거.
아미 여러분들이 제 마음속에
That's kind of cool, actually.
되게 점점 커져갔습니다. 그래서 지금은 진짜 여러분들 없이는 못 살 것 같고요.
I just want to say that we would never
such a cheeseball.
take this glory and your love for just granted, you know.
이제 너무 밀기만 해주시고 밀기만 해주시지 말고.
Look at these interactions here. I've seen this a couple times, like these like fan signings or whatever. Like normally it's like they come through, you got like 2 seconds, what's your name, who should I make this out to, and they move along. But they're like literally high-fiving, like hugging, touching, like making like intense direct eye contact with the fans. Like it's just beautiful to see because they truly don't take it for granted. Like they're dumbfounded and they're surprised when major things like this happen. They know that they have this army around them, but they're so like elated and happy to see them every single time they have like an encounter like this. I love it, man.
한번
저의 이제 손을 잡고 한번 따라와 주세요.
하나 둘 셋. 다음엔 하나 둘 셋. 하나 둘 셋. 우리는 다음엔 하나 둘 셋. 하나 둘 셋. 우리는 다음엔 하나 둘 셋. 하나 둘 셋. 우리는 다음엔 둘 셋.
I want you to see this. Look at your fans. At your fans.
Our fans in the U.S. Like I've heard that they've been waiting like from like yesterday morning.
We love Army. Army is our life, yeah.
제일 행복한 때가 그냥 무대에서 여러분들 얼굴 보는 거 그게 말로 표현할 수 없는 게 되게 좋은 것 같아요.
They are really part of our group.
Yeah, these are genuine encounters, man.
특히나 저희가 둘셋 노래를 끝나고 나면 뒤이어서 따라 불러주세요. 노래가 끝났는데도 우리만을 위해서 이렇게 노래를 불러주시는 거잖아요.
아, 보라색 아니 봐.
이거 저희 이벤트에 준 거예요? 여러분, 보라 색깔의 뜻이 뭔지 아세요? 보라색은 상대방을 믿고 서로 오랫동안 사랑하자라는 의미인데요. 하나, 둘, 셋. 하나, 둘, 셋.
All right, before we get to this, let's talk about our final thoughts about the episode. And hopefully I don't forget to play the ending. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah, man, yet again, it's a beautiful episode, you know. Obviously, the Rise of Bangtan is fantastic. I've said it a million times. I say it after every video. I'm a huge fan of this series. It's helped me out tremendously. This episode was kind of a roller coaster, man. It took me all over the place. I mean, in the beginning, I was really excited, especially seeing like Suga building his own studio and just kind of having his own space to create and produce, and like, you know, just seeing him do it himself. Like, that's important. Like, actually putting those screws in on that rack mount, you know, it feels like it's a piece of yourself you're building into that desk. And I know the feeling, and I was really happy for him. But I also know like the complications of doing something like that and logistics of actually having it come to life. I'm not sure what he had for help, but that's pretty awesome. I thought that was really, really cool. What else here, man? It was great to see them, you know, finally getting like, I've seen them. Sorry. Motorcycles are dumb. It was great to see them like, you know, in America and, you know, like actually having, you know, a bit more of a fan base and a bit more of a response from the army. What I'd seen in prior videos of them like in America, especially the LA area, was from American Hustle Life. And I don't know if you guys have seen that series. But when they came over, they had some people waiting in the airport. They had like a couple dozen people that were really, really happy to see them. But they were still like very much in the beginning of their musical journey. And they didn't have the crazy support. And now coming back maybe a couple years later and seeing them here on the red carpet, taking a limo in and seeing the guys like dumbfounded and shocked. And I mean, honestly, I was shocked too to see how much they won by. That was kind of cool, man. That was wholesome, and it was really endearing, you know, because they know that they have this crazy support system. But I think every once in a while, you guys just surprise them like so much that they're like, oh my God, like they're even like surprised as to how big that they are, you know? And I think we're kind of getting to that point here in this journey with this documentary. They're kind of getting to the point of like, okay, we are massive international successes at this point. Like, it's not like I got a single on the radio and maybe the next album might have another one and we might die down after that. Like, at this point, like they've pretty much solidified their footprint in the music scene. And I think they're kind of coming to terms with that. So that whole experience there, seeing them, you know, before the show, before the Billboard show, going on the carpet, and then their experience directly after backstage, just kind of like asking themselves in shock, like, oh my God, I can't believe the army did this for us. This is absolutely wild. I feel like that must have been such a cool moment to experience. It was really nice to have a camera there and kind of get a sneak peek behind the scenes as to like where their heads were when they, you know, finally realized this. The racism thing and the backlash on Twitter, man, it breaks my heart, man. It breaks my heart because, you know, these are good dudes. These are good guys. And even if you're not a fan of the music, you know what I mean? Like if like BTS isn't for you, you don't like pop, it's just not your style of music. Hey, whatever, man. But these are human beings, you know? And not just that, like they're good guys. They're good people. And it hurts. It hurts seeing stuff like that when people kind of take them down and try and tear them down. Like to me, like, you know, like it's just like this is a little puppy dog right here. You know, this is just a cute little puppy dog. And like, why would you kick a dog? Why would you be mean to a dog? Why would you do that? Like that's just kind of how I almost feel about it. Like my heart breaks for them in those moments, but at the same time, they obviously have this massive support from everybody that they're gonna be fine, obviously, but still, like those comments bleed through and they see them, and I'm sure it does hurt them, and I can't help but feel for them. The Asian thing, yeah, I mean that's another thing too. You know, it's a very real issue. It's a very big thing here in America that's just not really talked about. You know, like I don't know if like Americans look down on Asians. I don't think so. I don't think they mean to if they do. But there is some real racism here, and probably everywhere too. You know, against just Asians in general, how they're treated, how they're talked to, and I feel bad. You know, I feel like I wish there was something I could do, but I guess the only thing I can do is just learn more about all of the cultures and just try and be as respectful as I can about it. But we don't see them in the media very often, and if we do, they're always kind of portrayed the same way. They're either portrayed as the complete nerd. You won't see like an Asian lead. You know what I mean? Like I've said before, I like rom-coms. I don't care. I'll embarrass myself. I love them. They make me feel good. But you'll never see like an Asian lead really, like in a rom-com. You know what I mean? It's a bummer because like why? You know, why? Why does it have to be a tall white dude every time? You know, are only tall white dudes capable of love? Are they the only ones that can learn a lesson? Are they the only ones that can be a true protagonist? Like what? Why? And I think it's just because like it's just our mindset, and for whatever reason we're kind of like this. Oh, Crazy Rich Asians. That's one, but it like says it in the title. Like, oh, you're about to watch Asians. Be careful, everybody. Be careful. And I didn't even see that movie. I probably should, but I mean, I can't think of one. You know, I can't think of one. And I think it's a damn shame because I feel like the most male leads you see from like an Asian, like they're always like the nerd character. They're always like the little guy in the side dude. It's like, oh, I'll hack that guy's computer, or I'll fix this little thing in the mainframe, and like, but like that's like their part of the story. They're just kind of like there to help somebody else or to fulfill something for somebody else. I think we need to change. I think we need to mix it up a little bit. Why don't you have like the tall white guy be the nerd and have the Asian guy be the lead, or vice versa with women, you know? But it is something, you know, and I mean, it I feel like it's just not talked about enough, you know, that there are these issues with the Asian community in America, where a lot of people look down on them or think one simple thing about them, and that's about it. And I think it's not really brought up or talked about because like some of the stereotypes aren't really like, you know, they're not like demeaning, I don't think. I mean, if somebody called me like, oh, hey, that's Jim. His name is Jim. He must be real good at math because his name is Jim, right? Like I wouldn't get mad at that, but I mean, I guess I could see myself getting kind of upset by it. But I know that there's other stereos too that aren't as nice as well. And I feel like the media gives, you know, kind of shitting on Asians a free pass. You know what I mean? Like they're more likely to make a joke at an Asian's expense than they are like just say like any other ethnicity. You know, like they're just like, oh, there's no repercussions for this. But hopefully, you know, with BTS's hard work and making what they're doing in like in a bigger, broader light where more people can see it and more people can see the power behind this band. Hopefully, you know, it just over time just kind of paves the way to change some of these things and some of these mindsets, because they're real good guys. These are good people. All right, what do you say we watch the rest of this episode, and then I'm going to move things over to Twitch. All right, let's see what's happening next week.
아티스트상? 이런 아티스트가 되고 싶다면?
이상적인 아티스트상은
The ideal artist.
그랬겠냐 형하고 나는 이제 잘리는 뒤에 있었지. 야, 나는 이미 방송 나갔었어.
욕먹을
J-Hope walked out?
남준으로서 있을 수 있는 시간이 너무 없었어요. 물리적으로.
저는 제가 음악을 하는 이유가 어쨌든 결과적으로 저도 제가 세상이 무섭고 내가 너무 슬프고 외롭고
My time. What, is there more? Yeah, there's always more.
StarCraft or League of Legends?
와우.
StarCraft.
Right here is where it's supposed to come in.
What's he doing? He immediately does the same thing.
Do you have a ritual?
That means like BTS.
Yeah. We'll put these on the website.
They're fun, man. They're fun guys to watch. They're fun guys to watch. Even when they're not doing music stuff. They've got all this behind-the-scenes stuff and whatever. They're just fun to hang out with. Or it feels like that. But that was it. That was the Rise of Bangtan, Chapter 15, Pied Piper. Once again, it's kind of taken me... it's taking me on a journey. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch over to Twitch. Oh, yeah, Sue's telling me how to show people how to do that. So let's show you how to do that. So this is Twitch. I'm about to switch over to this website right now. I'm not even logged in because I just keep things kind of separate. But Twitch is a different website where a lot of people stream video games, or me, I stream a lot of just chatting and just talking and whatnot. But if you want to come over here and continue the BTS party, I'm about to do a separate stream right now based on BTS's covers. And the address, the link to this website is in the links of the description of this video. It's just twitch.tv/JimGamesLive. I just got a bit more creative control over here. And they're not going to insta-block me. They might mute the audio later, but it's not even a big deal. I just record it before that happens and release it on Patreon anyway, so we're all good. This is my kind of fail-safe behind all this stuff. But if I was to do this on YouTube right now, they would insta-block me and shut down my channel. But on Twitch, they gave me a little bit more creative freedom. So if you want to hang out and want to continue this journey and keep doing some BTS stuff, come on over to Twitch. But this has been a lot of fun. If you don't come over and I don't see you, thanks for spending your Sunday with me. Thanks for hanging out. Again, I do apologize about last Sunday. It's just a bummer what happened, and I didn't. My head wasn't in to stream and talk about what I was seeing. I was too distracted, so I just didn't even want to do it. So yeah, head over to Twitch if you want to hang out. What else do I have to say? Oh yeah, if you haven't already, check out the Discord community, the Otter Squad. That's where we all hang out, and you'll get a sneak peek of what's going on with the channel and what's going on with me. And but yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's content, and I guess I'll see you on my next video, or I'll see you over on Twitch. Good night, guys. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see y'all later. Bye now.